yeah, 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 look, ball player, no watching from the side. Said that you got him next, well go ahead and show him why. No limits in the sky, go ahead and take your shot. This one is for the city, let's show him how we rock. Coaches used to call my phone, what you doing, just got home.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Up Next, where we tell you who's up next in the world of youth sports. Once again, we got a heavy basketball story coming for you today. I'm Jamal Murphy, and of course, my man, co-host extraordinaire, Khalid Green. What's the deal?
Peace, peace. I'm happy to be here, man. We have a special guest we've been working on, and he's here, man. And the young brother Scooter Henderson out of Atlanta, and I'm sure a lot of his opponents know who he is, right? And he's been shaking a lot of ankles and doing his thing on the circuit. So we're gonna talk to him today.
No doubt about it. We have someone else also on with us now. Who's that, Khalid?
General.
Yo,
Yes. What's up, bro?
what's going on, man? How you?
I'm good, man. I'm on here with Scoot and Jamal, man. So we
What's
happy
going
you
on?
came on.
I'm trying to get this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing, Jamal?
Good. So yeah, we got Scooter Henderson, top 20 in the class of 2022, 5-star recruit, point guard, Marietta, Georgia, Kell High School, and he got a whole bunch of colleges interested in him. Looks heavy on the SEC side: Alabama, Auburn, Florida, FSU, to name a bunch of them. I could go on forever. But so what's up, Scooter? How you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing well. Just been hooping and paying attention to school. But
Nah, good stuff. So let's jump right into it in terms of, you're here because you're a top 20 player in your class, but of course that didn't come, that doesn't happen overnight.
yeah, it doesn't at all.
Yeah. So give us your history. When you started playing, when you started to know you had this type of potential.
Really, I started playing when I was younger, and since I have a lot of older siblings, so when I was younger, I would just always play with them. So I feel like that really just built my heart and like made me like work hard just because I was playing with older people and my siblings. So
Okay, what age did you start?
uh, earlier than I can remember. Honestly, I really can't give you like a certain age or nothing like that.
Right. But it was
What-
early.
Yeah, really.
When did you start feeling like, like I could be one of the best to do this?
I mean, I always thought that I was okay at it, but like I say maybe like middle school, because I was really into football, so I was playing like football then basketball, but I feel like middle school was when I was like, yeah, let me turn it up a notch, and then me and my dad started working out way more than usual, so.
Okay. So what position did you play in football?
I played running back, wide receiver.
Okay. And you think that experience helping you as a football player helps out playing football helps out in basketball?
Oh, of course. It's just the footwork and the workouts. Like the footwork workouts for football. Like me and my dad used to go to the field sometimes and do like ankle weights with ladders, like speed ladders, and then yeah, that really just helped with my agility in basketball. So.
And you obviously growing up in football country, SEC country. When did you stop playing football, or do you still play football? Like, when did you make that decision?
Now, I just stopped playing football after freshman season.
Mm.
After yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about going back, but then I was like, I don't know.
You feel like you could have been a D1 football player also?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I feel like I was that good.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. So as far as basketball goes, what what was your AAU story? Did you play with one team all along? Did you have to navigate it a little bit, or how's that process been?
I played, like I said, when I was younger. My brother's 3 years older than me, so when I was growing up, like earlier, I would play up with them, which is my dad's team, which is called Prime Time. But I don't know if he still has that. But it was this team called Prime Time where I just played over my brother and his teammates, and then I played with them for a real long time. And then I just got on the circuit. What was that, Coach Dez? 6th grade when I started playing with Game Elite.
Yeah, about seventh grade.
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade, something like that. Then I had switched over to Atlanta Big Five, which it wasn't really a circuit team at that time. It was just we were just playing, but we would be on like big tournaments though. So then Game Elite and Atlanta Big Five had combined, so that was Game Elite Big Five.
So coach, tell us about a little bit about your role in Scooter's development. You go by General, right? The General.
Yes, General. My role is pretty much at this point a fan. You know what I mean? I'm watching the things that Scoot does on the floor, and in 25 years of training and developing, some of the stuff that he does amazes me. You know what I mean? He's in the gym. He's a gym rat. He's in the gym with his dad every night. You know what I mean? His dad and his mom has done a great job with his development. They've done a great job in raising him. You know what I mean? He's a humble kid too. And I spoke to Khalid about this yesterday too. Sometimes to a fault, he's super humble. And that humility sometimes can be mistaken as lack of confidence.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I would like for him to display more of, I wouldn't say, I don't want him to be egotistical, but sometimes you gotta walk the walk. Like if you that motherfucker, you gotta act like it.
Right.
Well, just for I've only seen videos and stuff, but it seems like it kind of, it looks like, especially athletically, that it comes kind of easy to you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that, sometimes people mistake that for being laid back and lazy, right? You know what I'm saying? People like when it looks easy, people are like, oh, is he really, out there trying his hardest? Do you get that sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. I kind of get that a little bit. Just I don't know if it's like the way I play, but I play pretty fast, so
right.
Maybe it's just like you said, it comes easy. I guess I've been trying to make the game easier for myself and my team past few years, past few months. So just trying to make it easier on my body.
Coach General just talked about seeing you in the gym with your father. What are some of your routines? What do you guys work on a daily basis?
Daily basis, we shoot every night. Every night, whether I do Vertimax, then practice, or whether I just do ball handling one day, we have to shoot every night. And we start that by just lining up our shot on the volleyball line, like under the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go back from there, and then hot spots, short corner, elbows, and then threes. We get about, I say, 500 to 1,000 shots each night.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to really improve my shot and make it more efficient and make it more like muscle memory.
Right.
How long you been doing that? Like, how long have you had that kind of, hard working routine with your father?
We always work hard. My dad, I thank him for always pushing me to the limit, to the max. But yeah, we just been working hard ever since I was little, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes to get to this level.
Yeah. When did you first get like recognition or even ranked?
I think that I was in ninth. It was ninth going to 10th. GHSA had a team camp or whatever, and we had played the Grayson team, the stack with Davon Smith and Caleb Murphy. I did real well playing against them in front of the college scouts that were there. And then I had got 3 offers from that game, and that's when I really started to pop off and like just become more recognized because there was so many people at that game and so many cameras.
So the lights were bright. You showed up.
Yeah, have to.
The popcorn was popping, and you were ready. You definitely one of General's kids then.
So one thing you don't got to worry about him showing up.
No question.
That's the last thing we worry about.
Right. And G, you talked about like how special he is, but that's big praise coming from you. I want people to understand, you know, the resume that comes with you. Talk about your resume and why you think he's in a special area.
I mean, I kind of put it a combination of the different kids that have come through the program, and I measure him up to them in different aspects. And when I put him against each one of them, he meets the criteria for greatness. Like, you know what I mean? The work ethic, a kid that worked hard as hard as Scoot, I would say would be JJ Hickson when I first got him. You know what I mean? And Scoot by far works harder than JJ did. And that's all JJ brought to the table. It was his workmanship. You know what I mean? He just played hard at 6'9" and just got after it. But he got after it every day.
Right.
A kid that I see with Scoot's ability at that age, Jaylen Brown.
Wow.
And you know what I mean? And like Scoot and I had a workout yesterday, and I told his mom this today. I didn't even tell Scoot this. It was probably the best workout I've seen or had with a high school kid. Like the way he shot the ball, and I was telling his mom, his ability to make shots allowed us to cover more ground in one workout. Whereas, you know what I mean? Because he made those shots and made those plays, we were able to work on different things. And it showed me a lot about him. So, you know what I mean? He definitely has a skill set of a Jaylen Brown. You know what I mean? Athleticism, explosiveness, Zion Williamson, a kid that came through the program.
Wow.
Of course, he's not 6'6", 6'7", but when you measure up Scoot's size and his ability to get to the rim and his body control, you talking about Zion Williamson. That's another kid that came through the program. Another good comparison is, you know what I mean, with his energy and the way he plays, Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Scoot is all downhill. Like, if he don't get a paint touch, he's upset.
Right.
And, you know, for the great ones, those are some of the traits that you pay attention to.
That's
now,
right.
You know what I mean? I watched him in Fall League, and part of the game that developed for him is his ability to make his teammates better now. I'm seeing that. And from a point guard perspective, you know what I mean, that's huge. And seeing that growth and development in him, you know what I mean, like I spoke to him yesterday, one of the things I want for him to do is I want him to slow the game down. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to, the ball is in your hand 95% of the time in the game. I want you to be able to pick your points, but also manage the game. And when he gets that aspect down now we talking about elite, next level type. You know what I mean? You talking about, I don't want to put a title on it, but you talking about NBA All-Star type level.
Right. Well, I saw him on the videos, on the tape, and from a scouting perspective, man, this kid, I mean, Scoot really pops off the video. Like I agree with you, Des, with the way he jumps and he gets up quickly. He's a quick switch type of guy, and he knows how to change direction at a fast pace. So he has a lot going for him, man. And if you're an NBA personnel, you need to be listening right now to the Apple Podcast.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How have you, Scoot? How have you been able to navigate? Because of the pandemic, has it affected you in terms of the work that you can get done, or the game competition at all?
No, I'm actually beyond blessed to that my dad actually owns a gym that's not even 10 minutes away from my house. So I go in there every day, and during the pandemic, I went in there every day. Either got shots up, worked out with him, and we just went on from there.
And you're at Kell High School now, right?
Yes, sir.
What's it look like there this season coming up, and how did you end up there? Was it are they a powerhouse in the area?
I'm gonna say powerhouse, but we are a very hardworking team. I wouldn't say really grew up in the system, but I played for their junior league, their junior high school league. So kind of went from there to the high school, and I wasn't really thinking about like going to a powerhouse type school. I was just like a normal high school kid going to a normal high school, play basketball with my brother. So yeah, I didn't really pay attention to all that powerhouse in the area.
Good stuff.
So Scoot, when you going into a big game, and you see another point guard that might have a big name, what's on your playlist, man? What are you playing, man? What's getting you revved up, man?
Big games, I'm listening to Meek Mill before big games.
Okay.
Like the usual, usually Lil Baby, like I'll listen to a couple songs from him. But like big games, I gotta listen to some Meek Mill.
Some rugged and rough, huh?
Gotta get hyped.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, Jamal.
What you mentioned earlier, you were doing schoolwork, making sure you handle that. How academically, what kind of student are you? And seems like you take that as seriously as you do the basketball.
Yeah, my mom and dad really pushed me on the academic side and the ball side, like the basketball side. So I mean, I just pushed myself on the academic side and basketball wise to just be the best student I can. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? So who do you watch in the league that influences you, whether it be NBA or college? Like, who do you zone in on to really help develop your own game?
Like all time or just right now?
Anytime.
I mean, I say I model my game by the mentality. Like Kobe, kind of model my mentality after him. I know he's kind of crazy, but like I just try to model my mentality as much as I can from him. Try to stay in the gym, locked in all the time as him. So, and really just the way I play, probably like a Damian Lillard. I try to lock in on him whenever he plays, because he's just so smart and he just knows what to do in any situation.
Right.
How would you? So as a point guard, how would you describe yourself? Coach just said that he likes that you're getting other people involved. Now, would you just describe yourself as shoot first point guard, pass first, or a combo, or something else?
I feel like it depends on the situation. Like late game, I'm a take over either way. But yeah, it really just depends on the situation. Say like we up, we need a bucket, I'm the go-to man. But if we like, what we just working the offense. I'm pretty good facilitator, really good facilitator. Love to get my team involved in the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, Lid, you hear that humility I was talking about?
yeah. I do.
No question.
I tell you what though, he'll be great when he interviews with the NBA personnel.
Right.
Right.
And then he just he'll turn it on the court. So he might
Yeah.
have this thing figured out, man.
Appreciate
That's
that.
right. That's right.
What's your greatest accomplishment so far as a young athlete?
Greatest accomplishment. I always dreamed about getting 1,000 points in my high school career, so I'll probably say that.
Okay.
I don't know why that just maybe my sister when she was in high school, she really got buckets, so I just tried to model like my mindset, like I said, and just trying to be like her as much as I can.
So your sister was nice.
Diamond Henderson.
Okay.
Does she play? She playing still?
No, not anymore. She played at Syracuse for the
Okay.
last 2 years or last year.
Mm-hmm. So what about areas of improvement in your game? Like where do you like what parts of your game do you really like, especially going into, this season or into the summer? What are you really looking? What do you feel like you have to improve the most?
I feel like last year I lacked a lot of leadership and talking on the floor and just becoming that that voice that everybody needs on the floor. That's what we really liked of that last year. I really liked of that last year, and just getting my team involved. Like I said, I'm getting better at and facilitating. And just being more vocal and communicating.
So, like I mentioned at the outset, you got all these schools knocking your door down. Too many to even talk about. But what are your thoughts about where you think you want to play on the next level? Do you want to keep it local? Do you care what part of the country? What kind of system or coach? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Uh, I mean, my recruitment is wide open. Anybody can recruit me right now. I don't really have a specific place where I want to go to college, so it can be anywhere in the nation. But I say like system wise, probably like a fast pace. Fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
Get up the floor, maybe run like a motion type set. But other than that, wide open.
So you might even venture outside of you might come to Big East territory out here with us.
I don't know, man.
No, I had to try it.
Nah, it's wide open.
Wide open. College coaches, are you listening? Wide open. We're going to have to bring on, we heard some of those names. We're going to bring on the Leonard Hamiltons and all of them that are on the list. Bring you on.
Yeah, looks like Leonard Hamilton's already on it. So looks like he's already on it. No, that's good stuff. So just, before we let you go, who have been the biggest influences for you? Obviously your father has been a huge one, but like along the way, other big influences, coaches, who else has helped your growth?
My father played a big part, obviously. My mom, the way she works hard every day, just so I can do some things that I want to do,
Right.
not even need to. But also Coach G, huge thanks to him, just give me these opportunities. So I prepare myself for the opportunities that he gives me. So see him, Coach G, Chuck Person. He's one of my trainers right now. I just met him, but we clicked already in the last couple of months. So
So that's your green room right there.
mhm.
Nah, hey, we got the Hendersons are about 7 deep. So
Oh
Oh,
man. Oh man. All right.
it's a
his
tough
All
green
right.
ticket.
room filled with nothing but Henderson.
All
Right.
right. All
Tough
right.
ticket.
Everybody else got to wait on the outside.
All right.
Right.
Well, you know, it's usually at the Barclays, so that there's some seats up there that they'll be able to hang out in.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can buy
yeah,
a little $20 ticket, you know.
yeah. Some shout outs, you know. Shout out to the Hendersons, though. My fault. Yeah. So over the during the NBA season, there was obviously because of the racial climate, there was like stoppage. You know, obviously LeBron is taking a big stance, you know, in promoting social justice. Just as a young kid, you know, growing up in the game, what do you think about all of that?
I feel like you talking about like the
Like,
violence.
no, just how LeBron, you know, how LeBron is kind of taking the lead.
Mm-hmm. I think that was huge. I think that was huge. Just him being who he is, LeBron James, his name, and him just taking a stand for the people that's not as known as him, and just for the young black men such as me, just looking up towards him and just being a big part of that situation, part of the situation and movement.
Right.
And like I tweeted, when all this was going on, this is obviously not the first time this happened, but I said that we are not for entertainment purposes only. So I feel like that was just huge of LeBron to take a stand at first.
Right. Yeah, that's heavy that you said that, man, because we're not, you know, so we're men
Yes.
first, black men first. So we, you know, I applaud you for that. I applaud Mikey for the stance he took, and you know, mentioning HBCUs, and so
Yeah.
seems like a lot of that wave is going around with your
Hmm.
generation. So it's good to see, and LeBron is taking the lead. And I know you got Coach G with you, so I know that influence is heavy. I know what he's about. So
Hmm.
seems like you're in great hands, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
No, great stuff, man. You know, and just to wrap this up, man, really appreciate you joining us. Can't wait. You know, we're gonna be watching. We know you got big things ahead of you. Can't wait to see what your decision is in terms of you know what school you go to. You can always hop back on this program and make the announcement. You know, just
Yeah.
keep us in mind just in case. But
Yeah.
but regardless, we're rooting for you. We're gonna be watching you, and
Yes,
you
sir.
know, I don't have any doubt. You know, just from talking to you, just for 30 minutes, like you really got your head on your shoulders.
Yes.
You know, you seem real well-rounded, humble, like Coach said.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, keep doing your thing. As we said, you're already top 20 in your class, 5-star point guard, Marietta, Georgia. Whole bunch of teams after you. But good luck with everything. And also thanks, Coach the General for joining us. Desmond Eastman, right?
We
Yep.
don't do the government. We're not doing the government. General, man.
I don't. Just in case someone wants
That's my
to.
bro right there, man. I can't.
Hey, man, we're a little older now. We
Yeah.
do it,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Okay,
You know, Big Money might want to Google him. You know what I'm saying?
Put the button up on.
Hey, I gotta have my boys back though. That's all.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he seemed like a star in his own right. So you know.
He is, man. He's man. Listen, he's Mr. Atlanta, man. They don't know.
That's right. So Desmond Eastman, the General. Thank you also for joining us, and hopefully we can get you back on also to talk about all kinds of stuff.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
fellas.
yeah. Thank y'all, man. Thank you. Thanks a
I
lot, G.
appreciate y'all for having me. Thank you.
Yes, sir, Scooter. Peace.